So, you want to learn how to ride a motorcycle? Well, you've come to the right place. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you the basic controls that are on every single motorcycle ever produced. I'm going to be teaching you how to steer, how to change gears, how to ride, and how to come to a safe stop, as well as how to get on and off of a motorcycle. That way, when you go to your lesson, you already have a step up above everyone else, which will make you their star student. Now, if you want to be my star student, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free. So, we're going to start off with the handlebars. On your left hand side, this is your clutch. You pull this in when you want to change gears or disengage the clutch. This button here is your passer or your flasher. This will flash your front headlight. You have your low beam and your high beam. You use these for different times of the day. Low beam for daily riding, high beam if you're at night. And then you have your indicator. You put it left, that flashes your left indicator. Push it right, flashes your right indicator. And then you push it in the middle to cancel it. Now below that button is the horn, hidden away there. Now, not many people on motorcycles use the horn, they just like to rev it, but you do have a physical button underneath that you can press. Now, moving on to your right hand side, this is your front lever, which controls your front brake. On a motorcycle, you have two separate brakes, one that controls the front and one that controls the back. I'll show you how to use the back one later on in the video. Below the front brake lever is your kill switch. Now, you would use that if the bike is falling over and you want to turn it off quickly. And below this is your ignition switch. You press this and it starts the engine. Now, this is your throttle. You twist this to start moving. Now, in the middle of your bike, there will be a key, which is what you put in to turn the bike on and to lock the steering. Now, on this bike, I have a wireless key, which means I just have a fob that connects to it. Turn it to the right, that's how you turn the bike on. Back in the middle, turns the bike off. Now, when it comes to locking the bike, you'll turn the handlebars all the way to the left, and you just twist your key to get to the lock position. Now, that's locked. And this is how you're going to be storing your bike whenever you leave it alone. You always want to lock your steering. That way people can't just pick the bike up and roll it away. Now, moving on to the left side of the bike, you have your foot peg, your gear shifter, and your kickstand. So the way the gears work on a motorcycle is that they are in a sequence, which means they go from 1 to 6 in order. You can't skip any. The way this is laid out is that you press down to go into first gear, a half click up gets you into neutral, and then full clicks get you into second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth gear. And then you go back down a sequence. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, you can push through second into first gear with a full click, but you can also go from second gear into neutral with a half click. Now, the kickstand, this is what holds up your bike when it's parked. Now, moving over to the other side of the bike, you have your foot peg and your rear brake. This is what you press to activate the braking on your rear wheel. So, the side of the bike that you want to get on from is the side with the kickstand. You're going to walk up to it, take your right leg, swing it over the seat, and sit down. You're then going to straighten the bike up. Using your left leg, you're going to kick the kickstand back up. So now that you're on the bike, you're going to put your key in, turn it on, check that the bike is in neutral, turn your kill switch off, and press your ignition switch. And now your bike is on. And now with the bike on, as long as it's in neutral, the bike isn't going to go anywhere. So now that the bike is on, we're ready to start moving. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to pull in the clutch, we're going to go down to our gear shifter, and we're going to push down. So now we're in first gear. So now that the bike is on and in first gear, we're now going to talk about the biting point of the clutch. Now the biting point is the point where you let the clutch out and the bike then starts moving by itself, like that. Put it in, the bike will then stop. Biting point is what you need to get to before you add acceleration to then start moving the bike around. Now, if you were to just let the clutch out now, the bike will stall, like this. Now, to get out of being stalled, you're going to pull your clutch back in and turn the bike back on. Okay? But remember, you're still in first gear. Similarly, you can also go back into neutral and then turn the bike back on as well. Learning the right biting point is what you need to then start moving the bike and changing gears. So, you're going to slowly start releasing that clutch until you feel the bike moving forwards by itself. And then pull it back in. Then you stopped. Let it out again. Bike starts moving. Put it back in. It stops. So once the bike is in gear and you've got your clutch in and you're getting to the point where the bike is now starting to move by itself, that is when you then want to roll on the throttle, and that will then start propelling you. And once you've got enough throttle going, you can then let go of the clutch and the bike will just start moving by itself. So we're in first gear. We're going to let the clutch out a little bit to get to the biting point to get us to start moving. We're then going to roll on the throttle. Once it bites, you can then let go of the clutch, and now you're moving. So that's how you start moving on a motorcycle. Now, the way you change gears is that you get to a certain amount of RPMs, you can then pull in the clutch, click up on the gear shifter and go into second gear. Release the clutch while giving it acceleration, and that's how you then keep moving. So again, first gear, find that biting point, roll on the throttle to give you some acceleration, clutch out, now we're moving, clutch in, kick up, now we're in the second gear, rolling on the throttle while slowly releasing that clutch, and now we're in second gear. So now to go from second gear back into first gear, it's the exact same process but in reverse. You're going to come off the throttle, giving it no power, you're going to pull in your clutch, and then you're going to push down on your gear shifter. Now we're in first gear. And now slowly let out the clutch while rolling on the throttle, and you're moving in first gear. While we're moving, I'm also going to talk to you about the brakes. So I showed you that this lever is for your front brake and the one by your right foot is for your rear brake. So you want to use these in a 70-30 split, which means 70% of your stopping force should be on your front brake and 30% should be on your rear brake. So now that you know how to go, I'm now going to show you how to stop. So using your front brake and your rear brake, you want to do these in a 70-30 split. That means you want to put 70% of your stopping force on your front brake to slow you down and 30% on your rear brake. When you start braking, you're going to start with your front brake, applying gradual pressure until you come to a stop, as well as applying gradual pressure on your rear brake. The reason for that is because by putting more force on the front brake, you're forcing that front tyre into the ground, allowing you to stop faster. Because if you only stop using your rear brake, your rear wheel can lock up and you can lose control of the bike. So always brake with your front. Let me give you a demonstration. We're going to start moving, feet up. You're then going to come off the throttle, pull your clutch in, and slowly start squeezing on that front brake. Bringing in your rear brake, bring it to a full stop, like this. And carry on. We're going to go, throttle off, clutch in, front brake on, gradual pressure until you come to your stop, and then you put your foot down. So now when you're ready to park, put it into neutral, you can let go of the clutch, turn your bike off, put your right hand on your handlebars, left foot, swing the kickstand out, lean the bike onto it, and climb off the bike. And there you go. You've now successfully ridden, changed gears, and stopped the bike. There you go. Now you know how to operate a motorcycle. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, and maybe even share it to help other people. Now, if you have any questions about motorcycles and stuff, just drop them in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer them for you. So, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.